We are live. Guys, come help us out. Oh my god. Come help us out at Patreon.
We are live. Sam, the legend behind the country.
We are live. Guys, I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Raven the GS.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome to another Nerd Banter.
You know when you said, guys, is Sam, in my mind I thought he was going to start stirring again. That's why I started laughing.
For my own name.
Bruh, you did the right. I'm not involved.
He's got no respect for you.
No
respect.
You know what? Because I do the editing, fam. So you know, I think the amount of times I get to see that, fam. You know what I'm saying?
I need to practice my own intro.
Bruh, it was just in my head, innit? Like, I'm not trying to send for you, innit? Like, it's just that's why I just.
You're not trying to send for me. You're trying to send for me.
No, I told that's Joe's job, fam, innit? Like,
I'm glad you're up on that. Like, guys, if anyone ever says, "Oh, I'm not trying to get you," or "I'm not trying to send for you," that means they're 100% trying to get you, fam.
nah, see, that's you getting twanged by your own. You know, you're twanging yourself, really. Like, if you think like that, innit? Like, man, just too paranoid out there, fam. It's madness, isn't it? But before we get started, I just want to drop a little something, just a little moment of silence for our coach who passed away, our basketball coach. Even though this is nerd related, I feel that we should just drop it simply because when we were kids, we did spend quite a lot of time nerding, like throughout the trips and the basketball trips and stuff like that, and we did get to meet quite a lot of people who today are like our nerd fellows. So, moment aside for our coach. Sam, you can take it over.
How's everyone doing?
I'm good, you know. The London heat wave continues.
I love this heat, yeah, but I hate it when we come together in it because it's just too much going on right now, bro. Like, it's just too hot in here, innit? It's a madness.
It's a bit crazy.
I know you're not enjoying the weather, in it, like, Mister. You know, it's too hot. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Can it get cooled down for a little bit?
I don't mind 2 days on, 2 days off, innit? Like,
Bruv, what is that? Who has that kind of summer?
British, innit? The British.
No, fam, like, come on, bruv. No, bruv, this is not 95, bruv.
It's crazy.
Oh,
I don't mind when I'm on holiday, but when you're working in that, you're going in the tube, it's mad, you know?
Oh, man's, so you're okay to pay money to go and get some rays abroad, but you're not okay to get free rays here.
Free what?
Rays, sun rays.
I pay for that, man.
This is kind of stuff.
I don't mind the weekend either. That's what I'm trying to say. That when you're doing stuff, it's mad.
This is.
When you're enjoying it, it's alright, isn't it?
I'm not even gonna cut, bro.
It's a madness, bro.
What are you talking about? Like, when I hear people, yeah, in the ends talking about, "Oh, it's too hot," and they start complaining, shut up. You're the same man. Come December, crying there's snow. Do you know what I'm saying?
They're angry that. Can't even say hello to people because you're too angry at life.
Allow it, fam. Look, this sun needs to stay. If London was like this year round,
let it be a drop, fam. Let it be a drop.
It'd be a different place, fam.
Madness.
It'd be a different
place. That's what I like
place.
about London, innit? We get everything. We get snow, rain, sleet, snow, summer. We get everything.
You don't like that. You were just born into that.
Exactly.
You're twanged, fam.
I'm twanged. This is where I am, innit? So I like it.
You know when you're born in the Matrix, fam.
Can we open the dictionary for twang, please?
Twanged. To be confused. To be... I don't know, it's like... You can either be confused. If you're confused, you're twanged. But also, you can be manipulated by someone into being twanged. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, everyone who was in the Matrix was twanged.
Absolutely.
Close. But yeah, that's where you're living right now.
I'm good.
Not in Zion.
Not in Zion.
Definitely not in Zion.
Not in Zion.
I'm the one, innit? It's cool.
To be honest, it does make sense because man does love the women in the red dress, innit? It does make sense.
Who does?
Sam.
What?
With the whole cosplay and everything like that.
What in the red dress?
Sense.
What are you on about right now?
Makes sense, fam.
What cosplay does that? You seem to know something I don't.
You tell me, bro. You're the one who's into cosplay, innit?
You're what I say, dude.
That makes sense, innit? But look, let's get into the topics.
Let's start nerd banter. So today we got Gundam live action has now been announced. We've also got Joaquin Phoenix having the go on the Joker movie, and for some odd reason, in Ukraine there's been leaked footage for upcoming releases of Shazam and Wonder Woman.
It's a madness, man. I thought we was past this, you know. I thought we were past.
Can we get some... Wait. Let's just listen. Let's have some order to the show, yeah?
No, I wasn't getting into it.
Nah, because you are, because I can feel myself about to go on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because you just. Let's get to the
sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Can we just contain ourselves and go
Sam,
to...
run your show properly, man. What go on, fam? You're just out here letting guys do whatever they want, you know.
You guys want to talk, you guys want to talk about it. First things first, let's talk about Gundam. That's why Joe's not excited, because you guys switch off.
What's Gundam, fam?
That's why he wanted to go off...
Wait, you did watch Gundam, though?
Yeah, I watched Gundam, fam.
Did you like it?
It's alright.
Ah, cool.
It's alright, but yeah. So Gundam is now finally getting a live-action movie. It's in the works. There's no release date at the moment, but it's going to be produced by the guys at Sunrise Productions. They also do a whole list of other animes.
A whole list is not even... They do a lot, man. A lot.
Yeah, way too many to mention. And they're also doing a collaboration with Legendary Pictures, which... Aren't they with Warner Brothers most of the time? Legendary, yeah. So that's kind of really good news. So it's meant to be set in the first Gundam series, the first original one. That's the thing, like, I'm not too familiar with that one. That was more about Gundam Wing, rather than Gundam. But you know, like, I think you touched on this before. Seeing Gundam in Ready Player One, it just goes to show what we can expect. Like, especially if you put the levels where they should be, which is like.
Fam,
go out of the screen right now.
Fam, there'd be. Why is your hand up, fam?
That's what levels should be. Should be out of the screen, like just out of the atmosphere right now.
I'm like, why is this guy got his hand up? So live action, yeah. This to me just seems like they're about to take over the current, you know, how would you put it, Transformer-ish movie. Like, I feel this is the perfect opportunity to get rid of that trash and have some serious, like, bot sort of world. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we had Ready Player One, that banged, blew my mind. Man was not expecting that. Just came out of the blue. And the great thing about Sunrise, right? So they're anime studios in Japan. Obviously, they've been dealing with, you know, this franchise for a long, long time, which kind of makes me a bit more ease on how this is going to be delivered. Not your, you know, your typical Michael Bay Transformers. You get me? Obviously, we don't know if they're gonna. I guess they won't be dealing much with the story. I hope they do. They have their input, but obviously, you know, something mad's about to come out of Japan, in it, like, especially like the transformation and stuff. Is about to be out this one, and I'm super, super excited. And I just hope the story also bangs in it. Like, it's just, that's all I'm hoping for this to come out.
This is gonna be dead.
Why? Why?
There's no other options.
Why?
There's no other option.
There's no way this can be lit, fam.
Why?
Like, what in this genre is lit?
What do you mean?
What kind of animated or anime thing gone into live action is lit?
Bro, I can only hope.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's
I
what
never
I'm
said it's going to be lit.
Yeah, you can hope. Like,
I'm just going by the information that's been put out there. Obviously, it's not just Hollywood company coming out to produce this movie. Obviously, they've partnered up.
I'm not trying to shut down your hopes, fam. I'm just trying to be realistic, innit? This is going to be dead, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? I hear what you're saying.
Fam. That's a bit harsh.
The reason I'm saying it's dead, yeah, is because one, like, they shouldn't even be doing this live action, fam. Do what they did with Batman Ninja, fam. Just make sick anime movies, innit? Just do that.
Yeah, but I don't see.
But live action, yeah. What are we gonna get, fam? Too much focus on human characters. Too much slow mo. I'm not like the Gundams themselves. I'm sure will look amazing because that's where we're at in graphics these days, yeah. But everything else is guaranteed gonna be dead. Now, what you're saying, the saving grace is that they're linked. Sunrise is the company is linked with what is it? Legendary. The thing is, Legendary is a good studio, yeah. But like Sunrise being linked with them, they have to be linked because it's their property, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know if the link is, well, we're just gonna pay you for us to make your movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like we're not getting into those kind of things, and I feel like this is just gonna be the normal thing. Okay, Transformers is dead. What's like Transformers that we can use? Gundam. Alright, give them the money, make the thing, it's going to be garbage.
Yeah, but this is where I feel that it's a good opportunity to do much better in it. Obviously, like, if you're gonna pour out your work, it's got to do better than before. Innit?
No, it don't, fam. All it's got to do is make money, innit?
That too. Another thing is I want to touch on. So you see, what do you call it? With Scarlett Johansson that we went to watch. It was a snooze fest.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah,
Scarlett Johansson.
Was there any other company from Japan involved in that? Or that was straight Hollywood?
Not that I can remember. I think
That was straight Hollywood.
Most likely, yeah.
So I have good faith in this, bro. I have to. I can't be
realistic.
Mr. Grunge over here, innit? Like,
Grunge.
Grunge, fam.
This guy's on one
Grunge,
today,
fam.
fam.
You can't be the Grinch. You're
I'm looking
Grunge.
forward to it, man. Like, we're getting Gundam in the 2018. Like, I'm not too fussed in the whole war scenario that they got going on, but if they do make it exciting, I look forward to it. And then obviously they got Gundam's coming to live action. Like, that alone is exciting me. I don't care about anything else. I just want to see.
But you should care about. This is what I'm saying. Like, I understand being excited about the franchise going live action. I understand that excitement, but that excitement should be slapped in the face by reality. The nothing that has gone in this path has been good, and probably nothing will be, fam. Let's look at animes that got movie.
What?
The Last Airbender.
I thought I was going to say something else first.
Dragon Ball Evolution, fam. Like what? I can't even feel like. Do you know how bad these movies are?
Did you man watch that?
Yeah,
You watched Dragon Ball Evolution?
yeah.
I never touched that, fam.
Don't ever.
Never. I'd never touched that, fam.
Good.
That was a madness. You man are brave.
And then the next thing is, this is going to be heavy CG stuff. So it's going to have a big price tag, and if it doesn't recoup that money, it's
Shut down.
done. Finito.
Rather it came out once and it came out never at all.
Nah, fam, because it's going to come out once. It's going to be like Dragon Ball Evolution. You're going to be pissed, fam.
Nah, fam. I've got hopes, but I really want to see. I guess I have to wait and see the first trailer in it.
That's
But I want to see where they're taking this. What kind of story are they telling? Is in the US? Is this in Japan? You know what I'm saying? I hope it's
Come
not.
on, G.
What?
Lord, come on.
Well, bruv, until it's out in the world, man don't know.
It's going to be like a Pacific Rim thing, fam.
Just right in the water and stuff like that.
Not even just listening, but you know how they've got like a worldwide allegiance,
Right.
Where it just happens to be so much in Japan, but it's also like America. Like, it's gonna be, bro. This is gonna be nonsense, fam. This is gonna be nonsense, bro. In fact, Pacific Rim is a better analogy to give than Transformers, isn't it? I feel like it's gonna be very Pacific Rimmy, like that.
So I'd rather that as well, because that movie had heart and it came from someone
What?
that enjoyed.
Pacific Rim had heart.
Yeah, the person who made it, Del Toro. Have you seen his room? Have you seen the pictures he posted on Twitter?
We're not talking about
No.
him. We're not talking about him personally, but you said the movie had heart.
Yeah, like the person behind the movie made sure that it came from a creative place with heart. Like it was with like the person made it is like, I know what I'm doing. I know what needs to come to this kind of movie.
Okay, you know, I get what you're saying, but
Over
obviously
there,
that's.
the movie had heart. It was made.
I
with heart.
think. Obviously, I get what you're saying, but I think
Yeah.
what Joe is like. Joe is shutting that down. What you're
There's no
saying
heart
because-
in that movie,
because
fam.
obviously the way the movie came out
Yeah.
against the delivery of the movie.
There's
innit?
no-
So
bro,
someone that cares about Gundam, they'll make sure it's done right.
Bro, it's no. See, like I hear what you're saying. It's cool to be a fan of things, isn't it? But being a fan doesn't always work out well, fam.
It doesn't.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it does.
I didn't work out in Pacific Rim.
It did.
How?
Fam, everything. That's what I mean. Like you watch number one and you watch number two. Number two was blatantly a cash grab because in number one you felt like the guy knew what kaijus and that was talking about. You knew that how these the robots and the things would fight and stuff like that. But when you come to number two, it's almost like
Pacific Rim
Exactly.
1's garbage and so's 2, fam. They're both garbage.
No, I wouldn't put them in the same level, Joe.
exactly.
I wouldn't
both
put them in the
garbage,
same-
fam.
I
Number
wouldn't put
two
them-
was
no, come on, bro. No,
They're both garbage.
Don't do the first one. Like, I'm not saying the first one was
Bro,
like
the best thing about
amazing
number
movie.
one's Idris, fam.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but come on, fam. Like,
It's not straight there.
you can't say that movie was dead.
I mean, you got to be a fan of the background anyway.
No, you don't have to be, fam. No.
That movie at least had some sort of backbone to it.
Pacific
The-
Rim? Yeah, of course
The
it did.
second one, Jesus, straight jellyfish,
Yeah.
fam.
No one knew what he was doing with that.
Straight dead thing, bro.
I'm icy for this, bro.
Yeah.
The best thing about Pacific Rim is the fights, bro. And that's not enough, bro. That's just not enough, fam. That is not
You
enough.
said it was Idris. No, it's the fights.
The-
Or is
Whatever.
it?
The best part's Idris, fam.
Alright,
If I'm weighing up Idris against the fights, Idris's one speech eclipses every other fight.
Oh my god! I'm so done. But you know what we're not done with? Is the Patreon.
Martin.
And they're scrolling across right now, guys. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for leveling us up. Thank you for keeping the lights on. Just gotta say thank you.
Guys, we need more Patreons, innit? Go over to patreon.com/thecybernerds now.
Since you was on the thank you tip, thank you for the good and bad movies.
And trailers.
Yeah, you guys they was at 100% at one point. But
Yeah,
now
at one point it
it's like
was
50-50 now.
Yeah,
me?
man. I don't know, man. You guys gotta watch out, man.
I was trying to be generous, saying it's 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, last week, we went to cinemas, 5 times last week? And it was
Bro.
tough, man. It was a tough one, man. It was a tough one, man.
Let's thank God for Sicario, innit?
Man.
So, moving on, we've got Joaquin Phoenix on his unique take on the Joker movie and why it scares him.
Sheesh.
We're gonna have another dead actor on our hands because last time someone did this.
What are you doing? What?
Last time someone did this, they went overboard and they gave the best performance of their life, but it was.
So you're just gonna be quiet? You're just gonna be quiet? You're just gonna sit there and be quiet and look in space?
I know, man. Why is everyone playing the Joker going to be scared though, or scary in that sense?
Well, basically, from what I've taken from, so we had an interview where he got on to explain more about the movie, so he got into a bit more details, and where he was saying that at the beginning, like, things weren't certain, and obviously they wanted to do the Joker movie first. Then it was like, oh, we can't tell the Joker's story, it's too much on the face, and it was like, okay. Then they went back, and next thing they know, they came back with the story, which was like, yo, this is deep, innit? This is not even a superhero movie type of thing. Like, I think he said, like, you can't even put a genre into this or something. This is why it's like, yo, this is scary. And if he's right, if he's on the ball on this one, and he's saying, this, I'm scared for this movie, and one, that, like, look at the actor in it, like, Joaquin, like, 2, it's the Joker. 3, you put a bad boy story next to it, like, and my guy's saying the story. If what he's saying is no BS, is pure, fam, we're about to have a hell of a movie, innit?
The reason I'm gonna, like, I'm on a positive side on this year, because Joaquin Phoenix, bruv, does not play games, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, even
like,
his normal personality, like.
Yeah, in this interview, like, they talk about, they asked him to come in for, like, a general meeting. He says, no, I don't do general meetings, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not coming in to just talk about all of these things we can do. Like pitch me the thing, and I'm going to say yeah or I'm going to say no. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not on the shared, he doesn't want to do a shared universe movie, don't want to do none of that. He just says, I want to do a movie. So, they basically said, small budget, 55 mil, make the movie, and it's, like, I think they like, standalone, it's just the Joker movie, innit? Now, I don't know, like, how, like, this movie's going to be sick, innit? I'm just putting that out there. Now, you heard it here first. This movie will probably get nominated for an Oscar, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You heard that here first. I'm saying that right now, yeah? But, like, my thoughts is, like, how much Joker are we going to get? Is this just going to be a movie that if it wasn't called The Joker, you could watch and never be like, oh, that was a letdown? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this movie can't be called The Joker or something like that, fam. This movie, like, a normal person needs to watch this movie and not be like, is he the Joker? Do you know what I'm saying? The only things that would like link that would be like, oh, it's in Gotham City and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the kind of subtle ties in I want into the world and not just all Batman-centric focus stuff.
So, you know, based on what you just said, do you think we could have had this movie, like, without the title, without just be like, okay, like, this is just a Joaquin movie, obviously the trailer looks sick and everybody gets sucked in, and when we go there,
your eyes high.
and it's just like, by the end of the movie, you're like,
did I just watch a Joker movie?
is that Joker? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like throughout the whole movie, you're just like, yo, man, why is this guy kind of resembles someone, but like, obviously if you're plugged in, you'd be like, fam, like this man's moving like Joker. But then if you're someone who's not so plugged in, like this kind of reminds me of a cap. I can't put my finger on it. And then you know when he just sings and you're just like, holy shit! Like,
I've got so many views on this because I feel like I would want them to go that way. But the reason they can't go that way is because it's a Joker movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard because like I would just like them to just in the trailers not reference Gotham, not do any of that stuff in it, and then just make it seem like, oh, this is just a crime movie. Do you know what I'm saying? And then in the movie you get this and this and this, but just because of it's a Joker movie and the marketing machine that's got to be behind it, they're going to be dropping Gotham City Police Department. They're going to be dropping all of these hints to let you know, bro. Because
that man's in Gotham. Like,
fam. But and then the next thing is, this movie's got to be R-rated, fam. It's got to be. It's got to be 15 plus, fam.
You know what? Like the more you was talking, the more I was thinking like layer cake, like stuff that no names. And by the end of it, you're like, I don't even know the name. Like, does the city even have a name? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And I really think that, like, kind of giving us this now kind of spoiled things. But, and this is where sometimes we got to think like, come on, sometimes we can make movies, be creative, and just. I think that's one of the things that we're missing in movies these days, that plot twist, that, you know, just dropping the whole world on us when we go watch these movies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to disagree, because we are the cyber nerds, innit? We are out here in this information, fam. But if you just grab someone on the street, they've got no clue this is happening. Yeah, but and they're not going to have no clue until they watch the first trailer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
if they watch trailers.
Okay, I'll give you an example. Yeah, so watching Atlantis, right? There is
Atlantis.
Stuff, yeah, like in is it Netflix or something?
Atlanta.
Atlantis. But man's been like, come on, fam. Man's been on, bruv, it's been too much. It's hot, fam. Yeah, Atlanta, yeah. And there's stuff they drop, yeah, and then like it's like really 2 seconds, like, oh, like there's, you know what I'm saying, layers to the stuff like that. Me personally, I love stuff like that, innit, where you're just like, oh snap, like this is lit, you know what I'm saying, bruv, like, bruv.
I don't think they could do that with this movie. Like saying, they're already saying it's a Joker movie. They're trying to get big names. Is Scorsese still being the producer of this?
I don't know. I haven't heard.
That's what I mean. Like, so they haven't really said too much about that. But the way it's coming out is a Joker movie. It's this, that, and the other. Obviously, it's low budget. So even if it's low budget, they're still trying to blow it out with the marketing to make sure that the money's coming back. So if they were to try and make it a Joker movie and not make it a Joker movie, for them, I feel like it's too much of a risk to take. Especially at this point,
no. See, I disagree with that because it's 55 million. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's not a risk because, like, bruv, you just put one trailer out and it says the Joker, it's gonna make 55 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if a 55 million,
if it's not gonna have any Joker ties, though, how are you gonna recoup your money if it's a new movie, so to speak? If you're not trying to make it Joker centric, you're not trying to make it DC centric.
Sicario probably made more than 55 million. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's Sicario too, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the original Sicario, that's what I was referring to. Sicario probably made more than 55 million. Fam, the best way to make money is to make a good movie, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like that's an issue. I feel like this movie could potentially change the game, innit? Because if this movie makes like 700 mil, it is a wrap for the DCEU so quick. Like, we could have made 4 movies with the money we put into Justice League and got this much money back. It will be a wrap for the DCEU quickly, even if all the new movies start blowing the doors off the box office, fam.
Yeah.
No way, fam.
That's very
we will live in a world of 2 DC universes, fam. I'm telling you, at the same time, fam.
You know DC universe is coming. I run for that.
I don't know, man. What kind of story do you reckon that will fit in with this? Because okay, now it's we got the Joker story. The Joker's coming out. I hope there is like no Batman or anything like that in the movie, because then I'll just completely ruin it for me. What kind of story can we tell? Do we have to go back to the comic books? Do we have to go to Brian Azzarello's one? What kind of story can we tell that's going to keep us engaged and be like mind blown?
I would like a new take, innit?
A new take.
Like, I would like snippets of how Joker became to be, or how he is with how he's running the city and how he became the Clown Prince of Crime. But I don't want it to be a story that we already know about, because, like, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's even Marvel. Like, they take snippets of comic books, but the stuff they give us is always brand new.
Yeah.
So to speak. Even if it's like something from here, something from there, something from there.
And then
put it together, it's a brand new
thing.
thing. And it's a brand new adventure, and you just love it. So with other movies, if they just said, oh, we're rehashing this, put it on the big screen. Rehashing that, put it on the big screen. Obviously, it's an adaptation, and sometimes you're like, that's not what I expected from, so to speak, Civil War. Everyone wanted all the heroes to be in there, this, that, and the other. Everyone was like, oh, it was a fight in an airport with like 8 heroes. That ain't Civil War, that's Civil Dispute or whatever. Whatever, innit? So, a new take on the Joker, I think it'll be fresh, retaken. Even like I said, if there's no Batman, if it's just Joker trying to take over the city, I'm good, you know?
He won't even, I don't even think he'll like be taking over the city. I just think it might just be his journey into becoming this guy who no one can tie him down to anything. This guy who has no limits, no weakness, nothing. And another thing I don't want to see, I do not want to see Harley Quinn whatsoever as well.
She won't be in this movie.
Like, I want to see just this guy, like this was it Joe, whatever his name is, just come through, go through the struggles of the street. I want the streets to mold this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a way where it's like, but it's like sort of like what you call Game of Thrones. You know, like at the beginning, everybody had their little characters, and right now everybody's like completely changed due to the fact of the events. Events is what changed those people. I want to see shit like this.
Exactly.
Man. You know what I'm saying, like, just really putting it great. And obviously, it's Gotham, it's gritty, it's dark. So you're about to see some really, really explicit stuff.
I don't really care, innit? Because, like, what? I don't care if it's a new story or if it's taken from the comic books, because we've never seen the Joker.
I thought you said you didn't care about the character. Okay.
No, I care about the character, but we've never seen the Joker origin. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, you mean in the big screen?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even in in '89 Batman, where he falls into the thing, like that was one scene in it. Like, so I don't care if they show. Like, I just don't care. I really like the Red Hood one, where it shows that he was part of a mob and doing all this stuff, and then one night Batman tried to stop him, and then that's how he got all scarred and that. But like, I don't feel like I want to get that far. I want to get to what you're talking about. But I would like to see, in my mind, Joker is that guy you see in the cubicle next to you every day at work who snaps.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? This is just, I don't know why I feel like this is who the Joker is, but like, you know, that person, he goes to work every day, he's nice, he does his job, he clocks out, he hates his life, he hates his wife. Do you know, well, he doesn't hate his wife, but he resents his wife. You know what I'm saying?
His wife hates him more.
Yeah, his wife hates him, he's got kids, they're annoying, do you know, like, and he just descends from being this guy, this happy guy, to just being like, yo, like, this stuff is mad, like, and he just becomes a free thinker, and it's like, I need to wipe all this stuff, like, very like Fight Club-ish. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in Fight Club, that is the dude. He lives his life so much that he says it becomes a copy of a copy of a copy, and one day he breaks out of it, fam. I would love to see that. Like,
I definitely want to see buttons getting pushed, fam. Like, this movie needs to push buttons, needs to push boundaries, because we're dealing with the Joker, and this is one of the things I'm so excited about. We're dealing with this character. I think, to me, the Joker is like the most powerful being I've ever come across. He's the most powerful being without powers, get me? So I want to see, like, what it takes to, like you said, snap, like, get him from A to B and then just completely flip again. You know what I'm saying?
Man's definitely not stronger than Batman, is it? That's disrespect, man.
Man's stronger than Batman, fam. Any day, fam. Any day. If man is stronger than Superman, man's stronger than Batman.
Bro, Superman's waste, bro. Superman is waste. Superman is waste.
Man's out here playing freaking chess games with this
Superman
guy,
is waste. No, you killed Lois and I'm gonna destroy the world. Like, bro, grow up, man.
Bro, that's what man does, isn't it?
Nah, fam, that's what Superman's a little chick, fam.
Oh my god.
Whoa, hey, buddy. Hey,
bro, he's a little bird just clucking around. That is Superman, fam.
I feel some sort of rage coming through the comments just for you on that one, innit? Like, all the Superboys fan, all the Superman.
Bro, I love Man of Steel, but that Man of Steel ain't the Superman. Well, in fact, might be in it. We don't know.
Bro.
We don't know.
The Joker's not there in it, so man don't know. Like his buzz ain't pushed that far in it. So,
I'm
but
trying to hear nothing about Superman.
mad.
Well, we are trying to hear about. Oh, did you say something?
No, I was just gonna say if there's any other takes on this. Like, I mean, he's just Joker. Man, I love this guy.
I just want to see it. Like,
Anarchy, bro. Just everything. Burn the world, fam.
Say that
Everything,
again?
fam.
What?
Anything.
Was it?
Everything and everything.
What did you say? Anarchy.
Yeah.
this guy, whatever.
Leave me alone.
I just want Scorsese to still be like, if he's a director or producer, that'd be amazing as well because his movies always bang. So him, Joaquin Phoenix, done deal. Moving on swiftly.
Go on in.
Comments of the week.
Coming to the week, Tim.
Fire.
Let me get mine off real quick.
Well, you started first.
Yeah, let me go first.
You want to go first?
Yeah, let me go first.
I don't think you should go first. You know?
Let me just go first.
Why do you want to go
My
first?
phone battery's about to die. I feel like I could just get this one off real quick.
Cool,
Alright, so my comment of the week comes from K. Bryant. Shout out to you, yeah. And he says, Raven, looking like a suave temptress. Wait, what's the male equivalent of to a temptress in the Patreon intro? LOL. So fam, let me just ask a question. You got grown men calling you temptress.
Wow,
I don't know what that means, innit? Get me?
I don't know what that
I don't know what that
means
means,
either.
innit? But guys, jump in the comment section below if one, you think Raven is actually a temptress in the Patreon intro, and two, if you know the name of a male temptress. I don't even think temptress is actually gender specific anyway, so you might actually be a temptress.
But what trailer is he talking about?
The Patreon intro.
The man's like,
When he's all, yo, sign up to Patreon. That was you, fam. You don't remember?
I was just working in it.
Man's beads were extra polished and everything.
extra polish.
I saw you had a turtleneck on, all of that, fam.
Man, never polished man. You're an idiot, bro.
Shoot. Oh, that's
Man. Stop making me laugh, man. It's hot already, bro.
Mad.
We're next.
Alright, cool. So, my comment comes from Tiki Tuki. And this was on the Dumbo trailer reaction. And he says the new live action universe when Bambi, Baloo, Pooh, and Dumbo link up to take down Thanos, I guess. Now, if there was anyone that could take down Thanos, probably could be that man, innit? Like,
Allow it.
bro, can you imagine Pooh there, fam? You're a silly guy.
Pooh is gonna get slapped to the face by Thanos.
Are you mad, fam? Are you mad, fam?
Listen, Dumbo and Pooh taking on Thanos.
Bro,
You man are having a laugh.
Bruv,
You
that
man are
was-
having a bobble.
listen, yeah. First things first. Dumble's ear will just slap up, man, innit? Like, to next universe. Let's be clear about that.
You guys jump in the comment section below. Who's gonna win the Disney live action universe heroes versus Thanos?
I like that. Disney live action heroes. I like that.
That's what they are, isn't it?
Nice, man. He did miss thing though. He did miss. Come on, man. Man is throwing Tigger in there, fam. Come on, fam.
Tigger's high, fam. What's Tigger gonna do, fam?
Do everything, fam.
That's
I'm
done.
talking about some Bruce Lee moves, fam.
Come up with some better comments, man, bro.
So my comments from Jalen Grissom, and they say, where I am, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, but who cares? It's a Cybernetics video.
Martin,
Any time of the day, any time of the week, doesn't matter.
normal. We do this. We
Shit,
out
man.
here up 3 a.m. You're up
3
at 3
a.m.,
a.m. This is the life we're living.
Just locked in.
I appreciate it because I make me feel better that I'm not the only one up at 3 a.m. innit? Like that just makes me feel so great. It's mad because I actually saw that comment actually popped up when I was editing it. I was just so happy. I was like, man, I was just over here just.
It's mad, isn't it? Sam was asleep, though, isn't it?
Sam stays asleep, and it's funny enough. He's the one who picks that comment up, innit? Like it's mad.
I feel like he just wants to rub it in your face that he was asleep.
I think so, you
when
know.
I was
I think
working,
so, you
yeah.
know. Sleeping Beauty in that, bro.
Sleeping
It's a
Beauty,
madness.
Gotta sleep sometime, you know. Gotta sleep.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
I mean,
Yeah.
stay asleep, bro.
Exactly, I stay sleeping, but sometimes you
It's
guys
a
gotta
madness.
sleep. So what we got next on the drum roll? We got more DC, and
Man might have to just turn this into the DC Nerd Banter show, innit? Like, I swear like we've been talking about DC every week.
That is because Marvel's taking a break, bro. think about it, these men have made over 4 billion in like a quarter of a year, fam.
Quarter?
Like it's quarter.
Was it quarter?
Was it quarter?
It's half, isn't it? By the half of the year.
Well, bro, I'm not even including Ant-Man and them things there.
Ish, alright.
You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, just think about the first quarter of the year, innit? So then, man, like, listen, you can just kick back, go to Malibu or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kick back, man. Let these men have their own little time. And obviously, they're not showing up to Comic-Con, innit? So, but just shows the levels.
Well, what's meant to show up at Comic-Con is Aquaman. Watch out for that. It's coming out. And then Shazam. But, funny enough, in Ukraine, someone had a little sneak peek at some footage. And then now it's all over the internet. So now we're seeing Shazam doing some craziness. We're seeing Shazam fighting his arch enemy. We're seeing like snippets of like Big in Shazam, which I thought, that's what I said before, and I was like, Sham needs to be a bit like Big, but I don't know, man.
You know what, yeah?
No.
We should have probably had a conversation about this topic before we decide to sit down and talk, because you kind of like just said everything I just avoid watching, fam. So safe for that. Safe for that, innit?
So we're on the internet, innit?
Oh, so because do you think I'm going to watch it, bro? Bro, man's out here studying Shazam for the thing, fam. And you think I want to watch these things over here, fam? Leak some dead-ass image, bro. Come on, bro.
That's what I mean, like 2018, people still can't control themselves. Like, I thought when this would be shown, they'll be saying, we'll take mobiles, this and the other, but I'm guessing people are still like, spy cameras and that,
and
showing dead footage, but...
And why is it Ukraine? What's going on? Are they showing this in Ukraine, or what's going on?
I think there was like a film festival or something, so I'm guessing they must have said, hey, here's a promo clip before Comic-Con this week. Yeah, but... And Shazam.
You know what's funny? Yeah? It's funny that they get like a snippet, during the World Cup, innit? But man can't watch a movie during the World Cup, innit? Like, I don't understand those things, innit? Like, it's a madness. But hey, what do I know?
Let me just start with this, innit? This is dead, innit? Like, guys,
Super.
why are people still trying to leak stuff, fam? Like I don't who gets what out of leaking something? Like, who wins? Like, you know when you leak something, if you're the person who leaked it, do you get famous? Do you become famous?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
Because I would imagine someone that's bigger than you, say comic book movie, will take your footage and then that's it.
And then as fans, I don't feel like we're winning, because now, let's say we don't watch leaked footage. We're putting out there, we don't watch leaked footage.
Period.
Get me? Of anything. We won't watch leaked trailers, we don't watch leaked photo images from sets, we don't watch that.
It's not official, it's not TCN.
So, do you know what I'm saying? We don't look at it. So the fans that do look, if I'm a Shazam fan and I watch this, am I going to feel good about what I'm seeing?
I would imagine so.
So I don't really get it. I don't see what is the point?
It
does
nothing.
Maybe clicks. Maybe you're getting clicks. Okay. Clicks. But I think if you're, let's say you run an actual normal Twitter account and you have this leaked thing, wouldn't they just come and shut your account down? Wouldn't DC or Warner Brothers take legal actions against you for having their leaked footage up?
That's what I would presume.
So what? I don't even understand it, fam. Don't understand it.
I guess you gotta have some procedures when showing this. I guess if you didn't sign anything or there's nothing to say on the door, once you step, across this line, everything here, is copyrighted. You're not allowed to do it. But if that's not the case, if they, like you said, they're at a festival. Festivals are tend to be open space, so there's no boundaries. That's their eye.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. This is DC's eye as well, fam. Because you got to know, a week before Comic-Con, fam, this stuff needs to be locked and key, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? This thing, bruv.
You have not, this is just when you know what's mad, yeah. We was all getting gassed up a second ago about Comic-Con, DC. You know what I'm saying? I said DC's gonna take over. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's getting a little hype. And now we'll get to this topic, and it's
these men are out here.
You men are dead, bro. Not even when Marvel gives you a break, you are able to take full advantage of it. What is wrong with you, man? Who's running these things? It makes no sense. Why are you releasing these? Like, what are you getting anything out of it? Like, so, and that draws me to another thing as well. Yo, if I paid the tickets to Comic Con, I'd have been super pissed, fam. Because now some next man just watched this in some next event, like free of an open space. But I paid. Imagine if we would have paid, travelled from London to San Francisco, paid for the thing, paid for hotel, paid for food, and this just got to leave.
Man's in Ukraine just watching this.
I wouldn't be pissed.
Calmly.
Just out there sipping the bud.
You said the same thing about the whole E3 game league thing. I still wasn't pissed because, like I said, I'm paying for the experience. I'm going to be there. It's going to be 4K.
You said you wouldn't be pissed.
No, I wouldn't because one, I'm not going to watch the thing anyway.
You're mad.
Two, I'm going to be at the thing when it. So what?
I'd be pissed.
No, I'm not going to be pissed.
I'd be pissed to know that there's people watching this, just watching it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
that's the thing with Ant-Man.
I've not got exclusivity of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
Even
what
though
you
I've paid to go there for that, bro.
Now
You know what I'm saying?
imagine.
Is that what they're claiming? Are they claiming that when you go to Comic Con, this is exclusive?
See, don't be one of those people, fam.
That's what
That's
they
why.
say.
That's why people go to Comic Con, innit?
Yeah, that's when people go to Comic Con, but until they say this is exclusive, the Shazam's going to be here
That's what
first,
they usually do.
then you can't be like, I'm going to go to
But that's what they
Shazam
usually
first.
do. They usually
Oh,
release
really?
it in Comic Con first.
Until they say it,
Then it comes
it's not
out to the
exclusive.
public, like an hour later.
They clearly just showed it's not exclusive because it's just been at a film festival in Ukraine.
What you're
So,
saying, no, what you're saying,
unless they say Shazam's going to be shown here first, you guys paying for the ticket, but
Right.
they get it first, you can't really complain,
Even
can you?
if it's not exclusive, yeah, bruv, that's one of the main things that's drawing people to Comic Con, bruv.
The
You
experience.
cannot tell me.
The
You
experience.
cannot tell me these
I
DC
can.
movies that are coming out are not one of the biggest things
They are.
that's happening. Exactly. So, bruv, so why are you releasing? Even if it's not exclusive, bruv,
Mm-hmm.
why?
Nah, fam. It needs to be exclusive, innit?
It does need to
No,
be
I'm saying,
exclusive.
Man is 5 days away from Comic Con.
Exactly. But that's what I said.
No sense.
I think
bruv.
they only said that about Aquaman. I think they said it's going to be at Comic Con, so maybe that's when they only said it's not going to be shown elsewhere. But this Shazam thing, they never said anywhere is at Comic Con
Don't-
first.
bro.
So even like you're saying you're paying for it is leaked elsewhere, I'm not pissed because one, I'm not going to see all this leaked shit anyway.
Yeah,
Why am I
but
French?
imagine.
But then when I go to Comic Con, like I said, I'm there, I'm with my people. Everyone who's in the same auditorium as me is going to be excited seeing it on the big screen at that time, innit?
Alright, cool, but now, out of all of us three, we don't watch leak stuff, innit? But imagine you're just scrolling, fam.
I'll
You
keep
know
scrolling.
some of this stuff just autoplay, fam.
Keep scrolling.
Bro, who got caught up with that? You. I saw you got Star Wars one time, bro. You know what I'm
They
saying?
almost got me on episode 8, something like that. I
Something
can't
like
remember.
that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, that's mad, bro. Like,
Keep scrolling.
we don't... Yeah, but it don't matter. Sometimes you don't even know what you're looking at, fam.
Yeah, then,
You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Especially,
It's a
look at
shame.
this image, fam.
It's a shame.
Come on, fam. Like...
It's dead, innit? Look.
It's
look at
not
the
but
quality.
look, bruv, if you're scrolling, yeah, say it starts to play, this, for all I know, this could be Flash, fam.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Look at the colours. Bruv, look
You're
at the
trying to insult
colours.
me right
It's
now.
dark, yellow and red, fam. It's dark, bruv.
You're trying to insult me.
Bruv, you
That's
don't
Flash.
know, bruv. You don't know.
I don't know.
Bruv,
I don't
you
read
know-
comics. I don't know Shazam. I
I'm
don't
not
know
saying.
Flash.
I don't say.
Hey,
You don't know, fam.
Raven, man.
I'm just saying, bruv, you on your frame of mind,
Yeah.
you're just scrolling.
It happened
you
on
could
this
be,
stuff.
you
That's
could
why I
be
thought the
paying
thing
attention to
is.
something else,
Fam,
and
it
then
happened.
this just pops up.
It
Nah,
happened,
fam.
fam. It happened.
That's a madness.
I have to scroll.
No, it can't happen. We need to stop this, fans. We need to stop this.
It's not
man.
going to because there's people who aren't fans that want to spoil it for the fans, isn't it?
Bruv, yo,
But like I said, if people want to get internet fame, thinking they're going to be the first people showing it when you're going to be dead clicks. Look, how many? Look, 300. What's that?
that's bruv. Like,
What's that?
Listen, if you think you're gonna get famous off this, yeah,
You're not, man.
you are nuts. Yeah. First thing, we're living in a world of trends, innit? That means this will trend for an hour or maybe the max a day. Then you'll be dead, fam.
That's it.
So what are you talking about? Plus, you're only known as an idiot who leaked something you shouldn't have in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you might get 1 or 2 likes, but then that's it. So really and truly, you're not getting anything out of this, innit? Like, stop your nonsense, man. It's not nice. Like, people have worked thousands and thousands of hours, yeah, for you to just spoil it, innit? Like, that's like, I know a lot of you guys have no idea about the production stuff, innit? But it's mad, innit? Like, don't do it, innit? Like, it's crazy, man.
It's the
People don't
internet,
even
man.
sleep to make these things happen, bro.
The internet. Unfortunately, this is never going to stop. This is like always going to be publicity for an individual.
Do you know when you'll
Unfortunately, for
stop?
another company.
When the big companies start going after these people, then you'll stop. Then you'll stop. And you know what? Yeah, partially it is your fault, because if you start going after people, I don't care if it's little Jim or whatever. Yeah, go after them, fam. Yeah.
So that's a question
Shut
then.
it down.
That's a question
Shut
then.
it
So
down.
if DC, like you said, they weren't under any kind of, what do we call it, rights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So can they actually shut this? Like they would have given it to the film festival, right?
Yeah.
Fam, it should be like, I mean, I presume it's the same as when you go to cinema and it says, don't record this.
Mm.
So if you don't, if you know what I'm saying,
But if you get caught in cinemas, legal action.
yeah, you get prosecuted. Just
So same
That's
thing
what I'm
with
trying to
this.
say,
So the
yeah.
person that leaks
yeah,
this,
but that's what I'm
and
saying. Like,
this-
yeah,
this
they
thing
should
as
be
well.
able to take actions if there's one of those statements saying this is not for public, this is only for viewing here, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
But at the same time, DC, like, don't be showing this in Ukraine, fam.
Bruv. And there's another thing as well, yeah. Also, lock every other person that's showing this. You know what I'm saying? So any other website that's uploading this footage, go after them too, because you're only fueling the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, bruv, shut down the whole thing, bruv. It's dead, man.
That's what I wanted to ask. Like, if DC really wanted to shut down, wouldn't it have happened?
No, I'm not,
No?
no, I don't agree with that, fam.
I'm not saying. I'm asking the question. Not that I agree. With
No, probably not, bruv, because you know how it is now. You post something on Twitter, fam, someone screenshot that thing's everywhere.
Yeah, it's internet.
So,
like.
so by the time, like, because you can lock this off, but someone's already downloaded the hard copy of it and can just put it on someone else's, share it to someone else. You know what I'm saying? There's too many platforms, there's too many people. Like, there's no way you can just keep it under wraps, fam.
Yeah, but bruv, go after 100 people, yeah. Put them online, see if people be scared, bruv. People get shot. So it was this and Wonder Woman as well,
So
yeah.
this and images from Wonder Woman, I think a little featurette from Wonder Woman got leaked as well, showing Cheetah and that. So
Oh my
You know what was really funny? There was one point on the internet when they showed the actor playing Cheetah in like
a museum.
in a museum. And for me, I was like, that's a calm picture in it. But the internet actually just went, "This is mad! I can't believe we're getting Cheetah." I'm like, she's just standing there in a museum, isn't it?
What is this actual footage?
No,
or
it's
just
an official
official footage.
picture of her. She was in an animal museum or whatever, just standing there.
Oh, okay. Okay, but this was official.
This is official, yeah. It's
Okay.
almost like the other time.
And
we-
everybody went crazy.
Just went crazy. It's like, this is Cheetah. I can't wait. This time I'm like, raw. Like, just a
Oh, you
picture.
know, it's
We're getting all these trailers this weekend, innit? So I'm ready. Fam.
yeah.
Do you think one of them has got a trailer?
Wonder Woman, Shazam, Aquaman.
That's it.
All trailers, all behind the scenes footage is coming out.
If DC
And they're announcing Man of Steel 2 and Batman.
don't pepper this thing up properly, yeah,
At me.
fam. Like, just I don't know. Like, I don't know how low you can get, fam. If you don't, on a serious note, DC, if you man go to Comic Con in San Francisco and don't pepper the hell out of the thing, yeah, me and you were done, man. Like, movie wise, we're done, fam.
What?
Fam,
When you say movie wise we're done, what do you mean?
movie wise, like,
No, because I want to
DC.
put a bet out here, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Man, we say it's betting, bro. Leave me alone, fam. What are you gonna bet for?
So your
What are you gonna bet?
your boycott the next movie.
The next movie?
Yeah.
No, as in like we're done. As in like respect. Like
You won't boycott the next movie.
I'm going to watch the movie, fam.
Alright, cool.
But as in like I'm not. All I meant is like
So
respect.
you've still got respect for them after Justice League.
No. But that's what I said before. Like I don't know how low you can go. Like I said this in it. Like if you can't deliver this one thing, then you've got like 3, 4, 5 movies to just give and make the world go nuts, fam. Like,
It's mad.
that's where we're at, man.
DC, man, pepper the ting. Our fans are waiting. But guys, this is Nerd Banter. It's been great. Make sure you head down to the topic. See which one you're talking about right now. Is it the Wonder Woman, Shazam, DC leak? Is it excited for Gundam? Finally, live action? Or the Joker, back in town, wrecking stuff?
I know what I'm excited about.
Show the fam.
Shazam!
Damn!
That's
Guys.
what I'm excited for.
I'm saying Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm rating the GS.
I'm Joe, one further the
This has
Cybernets.
been Nerd Banter, and we'll see you on the next. I'm gonna say it, yeah. Level.
Peace.
Easy,
Bye.